Hello, beautiful mothers. I'm glad you are here. I promised that I was going to talk about why adult relationships or relationship with our adult grown up children, son or daughter, are sometimes strained or challenging and difficult. Now, as you know, maybe some of you know, I have one son, one daughter in love, and three amazing grandchildren. And of course, what I'm sharing here is not only what I've learned through my academic training, personal development, and spiritual development, but also my own experience. Here's what happens. Between you and your child, there is what is called a generational gap. Each generation comes with their own lifestyle, beliefs, perspectives, ways of looking at life. And as I said on one of my Facebook writings, I mentioned that hopefully your children, your daughter and sons, have the same values, because values is something that you instill in your children. Now, the perspective of life, the way of life, the points of view from life that I'm talking about, the environment itself is what is different, but the values will probably stay the same. So let's say you taught your child values of truth, of respect, of loyalty, of patience, caring for others, kindness, learning, the value of learning, of constant learning, advancing, growing, changing, transforming, going for your dreams, going for your, creating a vision. All of those are values. Let's say you have instilled those in your child. However, the way they look at life, the way that they perceive the situations, everyday situations, are different because they are in a different environment. It's like you look at, I don't know how many of you have traveled, but I've lived in Japan. I'm originally from Colombia, from Latin America, but I came to Canada when I was relatively young age, and then I'm now here in Mexico, and I could see the differences, the way of looking at life, the way of perceiving things, the way of making decisions and coming to conclusions and deciding from each different cultural background. So imagine your child is put in your life in a different environment from the one that you grew up. How could there not be differences? Of course. So what is the solution? Well, in my experience, the solution is dialogue. And dialogue is not just having a conversation. Dialogue is not just talking. Dialogue is not just spending time together. It's not. Dialogue is really getting to the heart of your child, getting to know his or her heart by asking questions, and sometimes difficult questions, and sometimes you putting yourself in challenging situations with your son and your daughter. I remember the time that I had the conversation about finances with my son when this was probably about 15 years. We were at this training, we were at this seminar for 3 days. And it was challenging for me to discuss, to have a real talk with my son about finances. And but open up beautiful conversations about wealth and money, and that a topic that sometimes is taboo. So all I'm saying is this: remember this, your child is in a different environment. You need to get to his or her heart, not only to be empathetic, because empathy is putting yourself in someone else's shoes, but you need to go deeper, even deeper, because your son or your daughter are going through life at a different environment, from a different perspective, with different influences, and as I said before, hopefully with the same values. And when you have instilled in your child, in your daughter or son, values, and you can speak from those values, then any dialogue will help you to solve any and all conflicts that you have in your relationship. And it is proven. So have a blessed day, and we'll continue with this. If you have any questions, please let me know. Bye for now.